Amman. We're so glad you are here in your old school. Please welcome. Please.
I'll do this quickly as quickly as I can, so if it rains, I'll still be on good terms with you. Good evening, friends and graduates. I am certainly delighted and gratified to be standing here at a place I once called home. A milestone, by definition, is a significant event or stage in the life of a person or a nation. And today, the class of 2009 has reached a major milestone. However, this must not be viewed as the end of an era, but more like a stepping stone into what may come. I sat with great eagerness on these very seats in 1973, thinking of what's next for me. 36 years later, I stand with the same eagerness to share with you my Brummana. For those in the audience who are graduates from the 70s, let me reminisce with you some flickers from my memory cells. Tarif Abboushi saving penalties, Nasif Aoun scoring them. Some of you might remember in 1973, the football team, our football team won the Jabal Championship, and they went on to win the national championship. And that was something that I still remember very vividly. And I was privileged to be a defender in that team, along with very big and giant players, very well recognized players like Bilqasim al-Susi, Msaddaq al-Susi, Muhammad Hajar, Nasif Aoun, Tarif Abboushi, for those who remember. I also recall Mr. Saidi, the headmaster of Rizqallah, who would yell at 90 decibels in your ear if you were up to 3 minutes late. The principal that year was Mr. Knight, who adored Shakespeare plays, but was quite blunt about my acting skills and placed me as a fixed, immobile and silent guard in Romeo and Juliet. Brummana in the 70s was full of outdoor activities which diminished inhibitions and fostered free thinking. Living together under one roof, facing challenges together, allowed for a sense of camaraderie that stayed with us ever since. I find that your generation is so much idealistic and clear-minded, it could be that you have inherited a complex, challenging and uncertain world. I hope you could channel some of this uncertainty, confusion and mess into positive action. Victor Hugo once said, and I quote, "You can stop an invading army. You cannot stop an idea whose time has come." Your time has come. And this generation must embrace creativity, free thinking, good values, and care for others. Google, Facebook, and Twitter are clear manifestations of our need to speak and listen to each other, shy away from being cynical, dogmatic, and self-centered. The good ethos of Quakers and I Serve have lived with me over the last 36 years, and I have no doubt you will benefit yourselves and others around by truly believing and practicing those values. As a public servant, I believe it to be a privilege to give my time and energy to the city I love, Amman. It is a responsibility I take very seriously when I think of the greater good and the imprint we make on what is to come. A concept in your head today can be an innovative solution for something great tomorrow, not just for yourself, but for everyone. Finally, I have to commend all those who have kept the spirit of this solid institution alive over generations, be them principals, administrators, alumni, students, or friends of BHS. And I am assured from my dialogues, with my peers of the 70s over the last few days, that they are as committed as ever to the future plans of the school. It is truly inspiring to see the vigor, the vibrancy, and peacefulness come back to Brummana after all those years. Look up and onwards. Best of luck and congratulations, class of 2009. Thank you and God bless.